And welcome to another installment of Way Happy Podcasts, coming live to you for section 4.8 Solving Trig Problems. Now, the first thing you might want to notice is look at the drawing there about the angle of depression and the angle of elevation. Just think of that as you're looking at an object and you elevate your eyes, that will be your angle of elevation, while quite the opposite if you're talking about angle of depression. If I am looking out and looking down at something, that is the angle of depression. And you might remember from your geometry days that alternate interior angles are equal when parallel lines are cut by a transversal. And look at that. That definitely represents that kind of situation. So a lot of times these angles, no matter how you draw them, will look the same. Now let's go ahead and jump on to example 1. As you see, we're sitting out on a boat on a lake, and so I'm going to draw that boat on the lake, and I am looking out at an angle of elevation from my boat. So as I look straight out, I elevate my eyes at an angle of 20 degrees and 42 minutes. And what I see after that angle is the top of a cliff. So there's the cliff. And now I've calculated that my boat has traveled out 1,394 feet from the base of that cliff. So with that information, we should be able to use right triangle trig and find out just how high that cliff is. So if you're going to ask me for the height of the cliff, I notice that I will have this angle. I will want the opposite side. I will have the adjacent side. And therefore, just some quick trig of picking the right trig functions, either sine, cosine, or tangent. Opposite and adjacent always leads to tangent. So I'm going to take the tangent of 20 degrees, 42 minutes, and I'm going to set that equal to x, the opposite, over 1394, the adjacent. Multiply both sides by 1394, and that should set us up with our answer. And now I'll just grab virtual Sheila and have her see what she's got. And as I enter that in, I'm just going to hit 1394 tangent of 20 degrees. I'll use that angle menu. 20 degrees, 42 minutes. And I better do one quick check to make sure I'm in radians mode. So I'll hit mode, and I'm sorry, in degree mode. And I am in degree mode, so life is good. And we should have our height of the cliff. It says rounded to the nearest foot, so 526.7 is going to change to 527 feet, and we can now confidently say that the cliff is 527 feet high. Now why don't you give it a shot, and I'll talk to you after the short break.